Guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and shout out Lisa Millen. Lisa sent me this video and it's very disturbing. She posted on my fan page yesterday, and it's coming out of our second favorite state, trifling ass Texas. So what's going on now in Texas, you ask? What's going on is that we have this mother of two, and she's also with her godchildren. Her name is Kametra Barbour, and what happened is that she was traveling with 4 kids under the age of 10, and the police had gotten some type of call from somebody on the road that there were some black guys waving guns out of their cars, and the car was a beige or tan vehicle, and this woman is clearly not driving in a beige or a tan vehicle. She's also not a guy, and the people who are with her are children. Not only is this video very disturbing, it's really sad because they end up pulling guns out on this family. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip. I want you guys to check this out, and then I'll come back with the rest of my comments.
An extraordinary and perhaps for many of you infuriating piece of video to show you this morning. Here it is. A law-abiding mom pulled over by police and cuffed with 4 little kids in the car. Guns were drawn, the children scared out of their minds, and it was all a mistake, apparently. So why no apologies? ABC's Michelle Franzen is on the story. Michelle, good morning.
Well, good morning, Dan. Even though police called the harrowing incident a big mistake, officers say their actions were justified, given they were following up on reports a driver was waving a gun outside a window on a highway. And that is where this troubling mistake involving the Texas mom began.
Driver, let me see your hands. Everybody stick their hands out the window!
This shocking dashcam video shows a young mother being pulled over at gunpoint. Kametra Barbour was driving 4 children under the age of 10 home when she was suddenly stopped by police.
What is wrong? My kids!
Hold on.
They're 6 and 8 and 10, 9. What are we doing?
Barbour gets out of the car. Moments after being handcuffed, a terrified 6-year-old exits the vehicle with his hands above his head.
Gun down, gun down. Come on back here, son. Come on back here. You're all right.
It makes me angry all over again.
Police say they were responding to a call that a motorist was waving a gun out the driver's side window.
It is going to be a beige or tan-colored Toyota occupied by 4 black males.
We got a complaint. Vehicle matching your description and your license plate pointing a gun out the window.
The big problem, the car's descriptions don't match.
I drive a Nissan Maxima that is burgundy red.
Police soon realized they had the wrong car.
Do they look young to you?
They do to me.
And tried to calm the terrified kids down.
It's okay. Everything's fine. No, no one's going to jail. Everything's fine.
Police say they responded appropriately for what they believe was a dangerous situation.
For the nature of the call that a weapon was involved, yes.
Barbour says she understands they were making quick decisions, but she is still upset.
Make sure that you have all the facts, because you can't just say, okay, I'm sorry, and then I'm over it.
Alright, so you guys just watched the video, and the whole thing is just really sad. And I felt so bad hearing that little kid's voice saying, are we going to jail? You know, when you see 6-year-olds having to come out of cars with their hands up, it's almost like these young black boys just know what to do in the presence of police. You know, the whole situation is just very, very disturbing. Not only did they traumatize this family, they also humiliated this mother and godmother in front of these children. You know, they treated her like she was nothing more than a common criminal, and then the only thing is, oh, oops, you know, wrong car. You know, they haven't even given her an official apology. You know, the whole situation is just disgusting. Now, I understand mistakes happen. I understand, well, maybe they thought the person said burgundy as opposed to tan. Okay, so let's say hypothetically they thought it was the wrong car. But once they got up close to the vehicle and they pulled the vehicle over, it's not like she sped off. She stopped right away. As soon as they pulled the vehicle over, all the police officer had to do was look in there with his flashlight and see that it was a woman with 4 children and not 4 black guys waving guns out the window. You know, I don't understand, you know, I understand that common sense is not so common, but damn, when something is blatantly obvious, we can't use common sense where it counts. You know, I don't understand that at all, how he felt like it was okay to still treat her like a criminal, you know, come at her with guns drawn, with children. There are too many mistakes, too many things happening out here between the police and citizens that I don't feel comfortable watching a police officer pull out his gun at a civilian. You know, at a woman with her children. You know, one of them guns could have fell, they could have accidentally went off, and then there's just all types of excuses. You know, how many more stories we had to see like...
Try to stop us when we turn, bro. And he already pulled out his fire, he holding the fire shit. He was about to... Nah, bro. What the fuck? Hey, get the paper. My memory ID somewhere, dog.
Where you at? Come be on camera, sir. What's your badge number, sir? 606. What's your name, sir?
Right there, Danish. Danish.
What's your name, sir?
Oh,
Get out
shit.
of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Damn.
Get out of the car. Yo, what the
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Use your hands. Put your hands on the fucking thing. Put them on the thing. Put them right there. Put them right there.
Whoa.
Keep it right there. I'll put a round in your ass so quick.
What? What did I do?
Hands on the thing.
Story earlier about the man who was killed in Walmart, and then the woman who had sent the video and posted on my fan page, she was pulled over and harassed by the police. And I put the link to that video down below so you guys can check it out. I mean, it's just sad that this is where we're going to as a society, and you know, it's almost like there's a war on civilians, there's a war on regular people. It's like they militarize the police so much. They're not looking at regular people, regular civilians, as just regular human beings like them. They're looking at us like we're the enemy, and it's just insane. You know, when you can treat a mother with 4 children like, you know, trash and put a gun to her, like that scared the hell out of me when I seen that. I was like, I cannot believe they're coming at this woman with guns drawn. You know, the whole situation had to be very, very traumatic, and all this is doing is basically planting a seed in these young boys' heads to have a mistrust of the police department. You know, why would they trust police after, you know, facing that type of humiliation and that type of abuse from the police department? It's sad because it seems like a lot of these police officers are creating this mistrust. They're creating this drama. They're creating all this mess between the people and the citizens because they're so quick to just, you know, jump the gun as opposed to trying to find out the facts and figure out what exactly is going on. So this whole situation was just really, really disturbing. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation. What do you think about them pulling the guns out on the mother and the children? And then what do you think should be done to the police? Because from what I'm hearing, they haven't even apologized to this woman or her children as of yet. So let me know your thoughts on this entire situation that's coming out of our second favorite state, trifling ass Texas. All right, deuces.